Welcome to another Microsoft Windows tutorials. In this video, we will learn how to customize or personalize the desktop background. The desktop background is also known as the wallpaper of our desktop interface. This desktop background or wallpaper beautifies our Windows interface, or it makes our desktop looks very elegant. The Windows interface, that is our desktop background, it provides a friendly interface that allows computer users to interact or communicate with the computer system. It creates a link between the user, the software, and the hardware component. So as a computer user, for you to communicate with the softwares or the applications on your computer desktop, you have to use your hardware components, which are the mouse, keyboard, the monitor, and also the system unit. And these hardware components are going to help you to have a control over your applications on your desktop. So this Windows interface or the desktop background creates a link between these three parameters, which are the user, the software, and the hardware component. In this video, I want to show you how to customize or personalize your Windows interface by changing the wallpaper. And when we say customize or personalize, it means to modify or to make some modifications or changes to something to suit a particular task or make something looks very unique per a user wish. So on the Windows interface, any image or wallpaper that you have, as a user you have control over it. You can change the wallpaper or the image to any image that you desire. That will make your desktop looks very unique to your preferences. The desktop personalization is the adjustment of look, feel, and organization of Windows experiences. This is to change a default settings by a user, typically to improve personal comfort at the user interface. So based on your comfort zone, you can change your Windows interface or your desktop background to suit your wish. We are going to learn 4 different methods we can use to change or personalize our desktop background, that is to change the wallpaper. So let's start with method 1, that is using the right click method or using the desktop background menu. On my desktop, I have this image, and this is the image of my desktop or my Windows interface. Now to change this image or this desktop background, to use the right click method, you have to right click on the desktop. So I'm going to right click, and when you right click, you have these options, and these options are the desktop background menu. And in these options we have personalize. So we are going to click on personalize. This brings out this settings interface, and this is the background interface. At the left pane we have personalization, and below this we have background. Make sure this background is selected, and you have this interface related to this option. We have background, and below this we have a drop down list, and that shows the picture option. And we have this option that says choose your picture. We are going to select any of this image to suit our desktop background. So when I click on this and move back to the desktop, this is going to change my wallpaper or my desktop background. I have another option to choose any image, that is if I want to use this image, and this is going to make my desktop background look very different. And if I want to change or switch back to this option, I can also go back and choose this option. You can also select the browse command to move to your computer system or your PC to select any image that you have on your computer system and use that particular image as your wallpaper or your desktop background. So I can navigate through my desktop, select an image, so I can use any image and choose that as my wallpaper That is going to be my wallpaper, and you have other options to make this look very unique by changing the fit option, that is the position of the image. So this is how to use the right click method to change your wallpaper. The next method, which is the second method, is to use the start button. Now when I move to the bottom left corner on the taskbar, I have this start button, and when I click on this start button, I have this start menu appeared on my desktop, and at the left pane we have these options, and we are going to select the settings option. And when you click on the settings option, you have this Windows settings, which we have the option as personalization. So the next step is to click on personalization, and this also brings us to this same interface we had using the right click method, and you have the option to change your wallpaper to suit your requirement, and this is also going to change your wallpaper on your Windows interface. The third method is to use the search box on the taskbar. When I move to the taskbar, I have this search box that says type here to search, and when I click, I have this search menu that displays recently opened programs and any other programs pinned on the search interface. Now I can search settings in the search box, and this is going to bring out the best match, which is settings, and that is the app option. This also brings us to the background option to change our image, and I can select any image, and that change my wallpaper or the desktop background. The last method, which is method 4, is to use the file explorer option. And to do this, when you move to the taskbar, we have this yellow icon, and this yellow icon is known as the file explorer or the Windows Explorer. When I have a once click on it, this opens the file explorer of this computer system, and the next step is to navigate to where your images are saved or stored. So I'm going to navigate, and this is where all my images are stored. Therefore, the next option is to open the folder with your images and choose a particular image you want to use for your desktop. So I am going to select an image. After selecting the image, you right click on the image, and this brings out this menu based on the selected image, and we have the option to set as desktop background. So we have a once click on set as desktop background, and this is going to change our desktop background based on the image selected within the Windows Explorer window. So these are the 4 methods shown in this video that can easily help you to change your desktop background or the wallpaper of your Windows interface to suit your wish or your preferences. Please give this video a like, share, comment, and also consider to subscribe, and we shall meet in our next video.